guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to the last Empties video of 2024. I have my bin literally like filling up with products, and even just in the last week I have used up so many products, so I can't even imagine how many total empties I'm gonna have of the past 2 months. So we're gonna dive right into that, and yeah, let's just get started. I'll keep talking with you as we keep going. The first two empties that I'm seeing are my shampoo empties. I have 2 bottles of Tresemme shampoo that I've emptied up. One is the 1 liter size, and then the other one is the 580 ml size. This one I just recently used up, so this is like one of my empties of the week, and then this one has been here since a while. But yes, these 2 variants of Tresemme are like my go-to shampoos that I use and I have been using for years now, to be honest. So usually I have only one of these. I'm wondering how I have 2 empties, but it's maybe like transferring from one bottle to another, or maybe just washing my hair more often, using more shampoo. Then often sometimes, like if I have a lot of hair mask in my hair, then it can be harder to get rid of that. Speaking of that, I should be able to show you my hair mask empty as well. This is the Biotique banana hair mask. Now this one, I have one completely empty tube, but then the second tube I feel like is almost on its last way. Like I think I have 1 use remaining in that, and I used it yesterday. So maybe in the next 3-ish days, if I wash my hair again, which actually I'll be traveling when I wash my hair, so probably like first week of January is when I'm going to empty out my second Biotique banana hair mask. I should actually track how many uses I get of one tub of this hair mask, because it comes with 175 grams and it's very affordable, by the way, so I don't mind the fact that I'm going through it so quickly. But I think that would be something fun to track and see as to how many of these I go through. But yes, I have 2 shampoo empties and almost 2 hair mask empties. So we have that. Then moving on, next we're going to have a lot of body lotion empties. I think we should get those out of the way. Firstly, I have my last empty Ives Renewing Collagen and Elastin body lotion. I told you guys in my most repurchased products of the year video, like the one that I posted a couple of days ago, that this would be my last one. I have repurchased this a ton this year because now it's only available in the smaller size. You don't get this in the bigger size anymore. At least I've not seen it in the bigger size on Nykaa. It might be available on Biotique, I should check probably, but yes, for that reason I've actually moved on to other body lotions, and this is going to be my last empty. Do I have the yellow one? I don't. I think I already used that one up earlier, but this is my first body lotion empty, first of many. Then we also have the Find Your Happy Place Pina Colada body lotion. Now this one I really wish I could repurchase, but the Pina Colada scent I'm pretty sure is discontinued. I don't know why they would do that, but because they did, this is something I will not be able to repurchase. But I loved it so freaking much. I actually mixed it with a different, like more basic body lotion, like the Joy ones, or even, yeah, I mixed it with Joy most of the time. I even mixed it with this, by the way, and used it like I would take 1 pump of this and then 1 pump of this, and then mix it in my hand and apply it on my hands and legs. And that, the main reason for doing that is this is like highly perfumed, so that is something that could be a little bothersome. I actually remembered I have one more empty to show you guys. Just 1 second. Okay, another body lotion, and I want to call this an empty because I have quit using this, for the simple reason being that there is still product inside, but it is so thick that it is super hard for me to get it out. I mentioned that in some other videos as well, that it is very hard to get product out of this one. So I have quit using this, and I'm just going to give it to my mom, which is why it was kept separately and it was not in the empties bin, so I forgot to actually bring it for this video. But this is Foxtale's Deep Moisture body lotion. Now this is also super duper fragrance, which is why I was mixing it with like this or the Joy body lotion, like I said, and using it the same way that I did with this. And I try to get as much use out of this as possible, but I will actually not recommend it, for the simple reason being that it costs quite a bit of money. 399 rupees for this bottle, and you don't get a ton of uses in this. It's only 200 ml of product, and out of that also I feel like you'll be only able to get half of it out. The rest half of the product is just going to be stuck inside the packaging, and it is super duper hard to remove. So I will actually not recommend this, even though you can obviously buy it if you want to. Like, it's available, it's not discontinued like the Pina Colada one, but I won't actually recommend the Foxtale body wash. Now the perfumed body wash that we have is Nykaa's Lovestruck body lotion. Now this one also I've had for a very long time. It's their Love Notes body lotion, and I love the scent of this so much. I love the perfume and I love the body lotion as well. This is the first one that I had since ages, and I finally used it up. This is something that I don't use very regularly, to be honest, and that is why it took so long for me to go through this. But I was like, I have so many products which are like almost done. I just need to finish everything for this massive year-end empty. So I emptied this up completely as well, and I'm thinking about repurchasing it, to be honest, but not like immediately. It's something that I would like to have on hand along with using the perfume. So that would be like a nice layering combination that I could do. Or if I didn't want to put the perfume on a specific day and just have like a subtle scent, I would like to have this on hand to use on those days. So I might actually consider repurchasing this. The formula is not the best, but the appeal of this product is the scent. It's not the body lotion formula, to be very honest. Then we have some retinol body lotion empties from Chemist at Play. This should also not come as a surprise to any of you because I use these every single night, and I'm actually surprised that I only have 2 empties of this. I think it always depends. Like sometimes I have 4, sometimes I have 3, sometimes I just have 2. I think it's probably because these days I'm not using it as regularly, because if I shower at night, which I was doing earlier, like in the month of November, I was using this every single night. But now in December, I'm actually not showering in the evening because it's so cold and I'm not really sweating. So if I don't shower, I don't put body lotion on at night, only because it kind of feels gross to put body lotion on if you have not showered. Like, am I the only one who can put body lotion only on a freshly washed body? Like, does that make any sense? I don't know, but yeah, that's why I think there are not more empties of this. But I have a ton of backups already, so I don't need to repurchase this anytime soon because I always have backups of this specific product. Absolutely love it. Last body lotion, I want to say, yeah, I think this is the last one. This is the Joy Cocoa Rich Intense Moisturizing Body Lotion. Now, before I repurchased the other Joy variants that I like, I had this on hand and I used it up completely. I again mentioned it in a different video right before I sat down to film this, that even though this says it's a cocoa body lotion, it doesn't smell like a cocoa body lotion, and that is almost a little bit off-putting because when I bought this, I was expecting it to smell nice and warm and, you know, chocolatey and sugary, and you know, like that's what you expect from a cocoa body lotion, right? So this didn't smell like that at all, which is not really a bad thing. But then the formula of this one specifically is not as amazing as the lavender one and the fruit moisturizing one, so I would rather repurchase those than repurchase this specific variant because I definitely love those variants way more than this one. So that's that. Then we are done with all body lotions, so let's move on to we have sunscreens. Okay, this is not a sunscreen, this is a face wash. Okay, this one is the sunscreen. So I have 2 empties of the Aqualogica DeTan sunscreen, and these are both the 80-gram ones. Now this was my favorite formula earlier as well, and it still is, by the way. So when I say was, don't get scared. I absolutely love this formula, and when I tried the 50-gram version of it, I loved it so much that I wanted to repurchase it. And by the time I got around to repurchasing it, they launched it in the 80-gram size, and when I had this stock ready to go, they launched the 125-gram size in this specific variant, and also the Glow Plus variant. So if I had to repurchase it, I would definitely buy the 125-gram pack. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I feel like I go through these a little bit more quickly as compared to the Dermaco 1% hyaluronic acid sunscreen gel. So I feel like I'm getting more value out of that versus this one. I feel like this is a little bit more thinner as compared to that. Like, I wouldn't really say thinner is the right word, but for some reason, I don't know what it is, I use more quantity of these versus that one. And I mean, they're both giving me equal amount of protection, so it's not like I'm using more of this and getting more protection versus I'm using less of that and I'm getting less protection. It's not that. So I don't know what it is about this, but because I'm going through it more quickly, I feel like if I had to go ahead and repurchase, it would just be the Dermaco one, and I've already repurchased that, so I'm not going to repurchase this just for the time being. But if I want to go back to it, I definitely will, because this is like my top 3 favorite sunscreen in general, like of life. So there is this one, there is the 1% hyaluronic acid one, and then there is also the C-Cinamide one. I literally just used up this morning. This is the 50 gram size. Now I have one more bottle of this which I opened today itself, and I will go through this again. These I bought a while back because since then they have launched it in the 80 gram size, and I don't know if the C-Cinamide one is already available in the 125 gram size. I think it is, if I'm remembering correctly. So definitely if I had to repurchase this product, I would repurchase it in the 125 gram size, like the way bigger size. Now this one again is a formula that I really like and enjoy. All of these three formulas are very lightweight, yet they are a little bit creamy, so they are not the most mattifying option that is out there, but I don't mind that because I'm putting loose powder on top any which ways, right, for my makeup. So it's not like I need a very mattifying sunscreen. What I need is for it to not pill, for it to work well with the skincare I have underneath, and for it to protect my skin. Like, that's all that I'm asking for, and these do it so flawlessly. And also to be economical, I forgot that. I also need them to be economical because I'm constantly repurchasing them. So all these three hit the bill so perfectly, and I will just keep repurchasing the one that either goes on offer when I'm trying to, you know, buy my stock like for the next couple of months, and also whichever one I feel like is the best value for money. Like I said, with the Dermaco one, I feel like I'm getting the cheapest one, and it also lasts a while, like the number of uses that I get out of it. I also have to keep those things in mind. So that is the only reason the Dermaco 1% hyaluronic acid one is the winner, but it's not like I will not repurchase it. I probably will after I go through my other tube that I have of this. So I have one more bottle of this which I opened today. Once I go through that, I will possibly repurchase it in 2025. I'm just on the fence, like which is the most affordable, you know, so it's that kind of a thing. Then we have okay, let's talk about the Plum cleansing balm very quickly because I have 2 empties of this, and I think always have 2 empties at a time because I use up one in one entire month. So that's how much one lasts me. So clearly for 2 months empties we have 2. That makes sense. Now I have not repurchased this yet because I went ahead to repurchase the Foxtale Daily Do It cleanser. As much as I love this cleansing balm, and as much as I know that I will go back and repurchase it in the future, I just feel like as I was going through my second one, I kind of got more and more lazy into washing my makeup, because when you're tired at the end of the day, it's just a chore to be very honest, to put your cleansing balm on, massage it all over your face, then go in with a face wash and wash your face. I would rather do it with one product, which is the Foxtale Daily Do It cleanser, as compared to doing it with 2 separate products. So it's just that either I'm getting more lazy in the winters, or I'm just more tired because of how stressful my job is right now. I mean, it's just one of these phases right now which is stressful. My job is not stressful. It's just that this phase is very stressful that I'm going through right now, and I'm so tired at the end of the day that I don't want to spend more time than I need to wash my makeup off. So that's why I have not repurchased this. I have 1 bottle currently going of the Foxtale, and then 1 backup as well. So you'll see that probably in my next empties, and you will not be seeing this for a while. But if you're looking for a cleansing balm, then I highly recommend these. Moving on, next we should talk about these face washes, which are my second cleanse when I was using the Plum cleansing balm, and I also use these in the morning. That is why I have 2 empties, and I almost have a 3rd empty which I kept separately because I got this one out of the shower, and I have I want to say just a few uses remaining on this. Now today, the day that I'm filming it, is the 26th of December. I remember that because it's after Christmas, like yesterday was Christmas in present day. So I have 4 or 5 more days of the year remaining, and I'm actually filming this, I'm kind of pre-filming this video, right? You're gonna see this on the 30th and I'm filming it on 26th. So in the next 4 days I might end up using this one up completely. So I'm gonna count it as 3 face wash empties that I have. And the reason I have so many empties of this face wash is, again, like I said, because I've been using this both in the morning as well as in the evening. In the evening, when I was using the Plum cleansing balm, I was using this, but since I have switched to the Foxtale Daily Do It cleanser, I'm only using this in the morning. But that's why I have almost 3 empties. So this is again one of my favorite face washes, and the one that I'm going to go through now is the last one. I will be going ahead and repurchasing this when Aqualogica does their next buy one get one offer, probably in March. Not at the moment, because I do have the Earth Rhythm face washes that I bought, and I want to use those for the next couple of months before I need to buy any backup stock of face washes. But I absolutely love these face washes. Highly recommend them. They also have a little bit of an AHA going on in there, which I do like. I like the scent of it. I like that they clean my face really well. They're a really nice gel based formula. There is nothing bad to complain about with this particular product. So that is that. Then we have some body wash empties. Let's talk about, because we have quite a few body wash empties also. I finally used up my Dermaco Aqua Cloud Shower Gel. Now this one, I've always said this, that I love that Dermaco comes in such a big size. I just wish they made better scents, because I'm not a fan of this specific scent. I'm also not a fan of the scent which I'm currently using, which I'm just trying to use up because I bought it, so now I have to use it up. That is the white one. White and yellow one. So definitely not going to be repurchasing this for sure. And I'm also not a fan of Dermaco's packaging. Like, this one was cracked the minute I got it. The blue one, which I have not started using yet because I cannot use it because the pump is like broken, essentially. Not broken like physically broken, but broken in the sense that, you know how this is up, right? Like, it's been opened, it's been like unsealed. That one is broken in the sense that I cannot unseal it, it's just stuck. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the packaging and not a fan of the scents, but I do like the economical size of Dermaco body washes. So this one I'm not going to recommend specifically for that reason. But I do like this Nykaa Wanderlust Mediterranean Sea Salt body wash or shower gel that I recently used up, and you can still see some water in there because my mom is trying to like put water in there to get all the last bit of product out. Absolutely loved this, and I wish that Nykaa made their body washes in a bigger size, to be honest, because that would be more economical. But this is also like 300 ml. It doesn't look super big, but it says it's 300 ml and I believe them. I have to. So yes, I really like this formula, and I would consider repurchasing it, especially when they go on offers, like their buy one get one offers. I will consider repurchasing this, but right now I don't need to repurchase any shower gels for a long time because I have a huge back stock of that, which is going to last me for a long time in 2025. So we're not going to have any immediate repurchases when it comes to shower gels, but I have two more empties I think for this video of shower gels. These are both from Parachute. This is the deep cleansing one, which smells like coconut, and this is the green one, which is called the rejuvenating one, that smells like aloe vera, fresh cucumber, not cucumber, I think it's aloe vera only. But yeah, it smells more fresh basically. Now both of these I love the formula on. That being said, I also wish these came in an economical size, because I would expect Parachute to do that. Like, they have their body lotions also in economical sizes, so why did they not make their shower gels in economical sizes? You can buy a 2-pack or 3-pack of these, and that would be, I guess, a little bit cheaper than buying them individually. But I still wish that they made it in a bigger size, because I want to go through less plastic bottles, like plastic empty bottles, and that's why I prefer economical sizes. It's not just the price aspect of it. So yeah, I don't think I would be specifically repurchasing them because there are countless good shower gels on the market, and while these were really good, they were not like up there. If I talk about like my all-time favorites, this is probably like in the top 10 but not in the top 3, if that makes sense. So absolutely love them, but would not repurchase for the reasons that I mentioned. Then moving on, next we have some exfoliating toner empties. Now usually I have only one empty bottle in like 2 or 3 months, but this time for some reason I have 2 empties. I think it was because I was kind of using them simultaneously. So this one I had used up halfway a long time back, like maybe sometime in August only I had used up half of it. This is the Foxtale Smooth Talk Exfoliating Facial Toner. Now this one is more gentle as compared to my other toners, which is why I use it also more regularly. It's only got 5% lactic acid and then hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. So I used up a good amount of it, and then I kind of stopped because I just felt like I was not getting the results that I wanted, because I wanted something more strong. And then I ended up trying out this one. So This one I even took with me to US and I've been using it since then. This is the Chemist at Play 7% AHAs plus 3% niacinamide, but this one again, when it says 7% AHAs, it's not 7% glycolic acid. It is 7% where there is, I think, mandelic acid, there is a little bit glycolic, there's a little bit salicylic. There's lactic, there is, I think I saw mandelic also somewhere. But yeah, it's basically a blend of 7% AHAs. It's not pure 7%. I should not say pure. It's not like glycolic acid is impure, but you know what I mean. It's not like 7% glycolic acid. It's 7% in total. Okay, so for that reason, this was more effective than this, but not as effective as my Dermaco 7% glycolic acid. So while I used this one more regularly, and I used this one up first, with, I would say, regular issues, but not really that regular. And then once I used this, I was like, you know what, this also has like just a little bit product left, I should just use it up for the sake of it. So I have 2 empties, but I will not be repurchasing any of them. I made an entire video talking about these two and then comparing it to Dermaco, comparing it to Minimalist. Go ahead and check that video out if you want to. But if I had to give you like long story short, I will go back to Dermaco's glycolic acid and just repurchase that one. I'm not going to repurchase either of these just for my specific skin. Then we have we have 3. Oh wow. And one of them doesn't have the what do you call it, the pump on it. I don't know where the pump is, but we have 3 Dermaco peptide stem cell hair growth serums. Now these have actually been flying through. Like I almost have 1 more empty, so let's consider having 4 empties of this, because even last night when I was using the current bottle that I'm using, it was like almost like splattering product out, so I knew that it's like close to being done. And literally I went last night at 1 AM ordering the Pilgrim's hair growth serum, because that one comes in a 100 ml bottle, and they had buy one get one offer also going on. So even though that's more expensive, I mean technically it's more economical as compared to these. I was doing the price comparison of the Wishcare one, the Pilgrim one, and this one, and I noticed the Pilgrim one is the cheapest because it comes in a bigger size. I wish Dermaco also made these in a bigger size, and then we could maybe do a more fair price comparison. But coming back to the review on this one, I absolutely love them. You can see I have been going through them a ton. I have 1 last bottle left as backup, but then after that I'm going to start using the Pilgrim one to see, because that one is genuinely more economical, and considering how quickly I'm going through these, I have to look for the more economical option, to be very, very honest with you. So yes, that is my hair growth serum spiel roundup. And for those of you who don't know what I've been using it for, I've been using it all over my hairline to basically grow out my baby hairs, to help with these kind of bald patches that you're seeing. This crown region also has some balding going on, so that's what I've been using the hair growth serum for. Then moving on next, surprisingly I have only 1 empty of the Foxtale retinol serum, and that is very shocking. I think the reason for that is because I had this empty bottle. This was the last one that I had. Then I didn't buy any backups because I was also using Acne Squad's Super Savior Spot Corrector. This also has retinol in there. I think it's supposed to be more focused just on dark spots, but it's got a retinal, was it retinaldehyde? They actually don't have the ingredients on the tube, but they had it on the box. And you can also Google to see what the ingredients is. So this had some form of retinol in it, which I didn't know when I bought it, but then later on when I was reading about it, I got to know that. So I was like, okay, I can use this as a retinol. Didn't enjoy it. Very milky, and I much prefer the formula on this one, so I'm just going to go back to this. And that's what I did eventually. I bought my back stock of the Foxtale retinol, so that's the one that I'm currently using. But yeah, when I just saw 1 bottle of this, I was quite surprised ki how do I just have 1 empty. And then I realized that once I used up this, I was using this as my retinol, and that is why I have just 2. But yes, those are the retinols I've been using. Obviously I'm going to go back to the Foxtale again. Just thought I'd mention that. Then we have some night cream empties. We have one empty of the Key Ceramides and Hyaluronic Acid Skin Barrier Repair Face Cream. You guys know this is my favorite, and you will be seeing the bigger size empty going forward of this. When I say bigger size empty, I mean I repurchased the 175 gram of this, and I have one more tube left of this, so that you'll probably see in my next empties. But then after that, you will only see the 175 gram empty. I've just decided to go with that one. And then I also had tried out Conscious Chemist Hydro Plus Deep Moisturizing Plumping Cream. Now this is basically the same as this. There is no real difference apart from the fact that this one, I feel the Key one is a little bit, just like a hair bit thinner and easier to blend into the skin. And that is why I feel like it also works great as a morning time moisturizer. This is just a hair bit more thicker, and I didn't use it in the morning, so I don't know if it would work for that. But if you had more drier skin, you could probably definitely make it work. I've been using both of these as my nighttime moisturizers, and again, like I said, I used up this one first, then I used up this one, and once I used up this, I went back to my Key one. Like I had one tube left of it, so I just went back to that. But yeah, this one I probably won't repurchase. This one I have repurchased, so that's that. Okay, we just have some last few empties and then we'll be done with this video. I have two Chemist at Play Underarm Roll-On deodorants, and both of them are in the peach variant. Now again, I'm surprised that I have two. I'm assuming that maybe I was almost out of one when I filmed my last video, and then recently I went through one more. So one bottle of this usually lasts me about 45 days. So that is how I can make sense of why I have two empties. Regardless of the season, I use this 365 days of the year. I'm currently having one more bottle of the Chemist at Play. Then I got one as a free gift, I think, when I purchased the retinol body lotion. And then I have one of the Plum Hawaiian Rumba as well. So I don't see myself repurchasing this immediately because I have some to go through, and usually I get either the peach variant or I get the unscented variant, and I just shuffle between those. But these two are the peach variant. I absolutely love this, and this is like such a cult favorite product from them. I feel like this product has put them on the map of good Indian skincare brands. So definitely something that I will recommend, repurchase probably as well. And in the middle, I had kind of some issue going on with my body chemistry not functioning properly with this, but yeah, I think that issue has just resolved itself. I don't know what went wrong, but whatever it is, it just figured itself out, so now I have no problems. That is the Chemist at Play Underarm Roll-On. I just noticed I'm getting late for work, so we're going to quickly go through our last couple of empties. I have one more moisturizer. This is a daytime moisturizer, the Within Beauty Hello Hydration Barrier Boost Cream Moisturizer. Now I thought this would work for me as a nighttime moisturizer because it said cream moisturizer. Apparently it does not, because even though it says cream, it is a more lighter cream. So I started using this in the daytime itself, like when the weather started getting a little bit cooler, and because it's just 50 ml, I went through it super quickly. I'm not the biggest fan of this, in the sense it's like cute. I mean, I love the packaging that they have going on, like very Drunk Elephant inspired, but apart from the cute packaging, the formula in itself was very meh. It was not my favorite. It was not bad either, so it was just okay. It was good. It was fine. So not something I'd recommend or repurchase, to be completely honest with you. I just wanted to try it out because it was a new brand. It was popping. I waited a while before I got this, and I made sure to get it on offer, so that's great. I also have the gel variant of this one, which I haven't got around to using yet, but I eventually will. So yeah, that is that basically. Then we have the last few products, which are serums. I have one bottle of Dermaco 2% salicylic acid spot treatment gel. This is my last bottle ever because the product has been discontinued since. It's been discontinued for a long time actually, but I had this around and I'm pretty sure I used it even after it expired. It expired a couple of months ago, like in September, so basically when I was in the US. But when I came back from the US, I still used it because there was a little product left. So whenever I broke out, I put it on, and even after the expiry, it still worked, which is both dangerous and still funny. So I used it up completely. Obviously cannot repurchase it as much as I would want to, but luckily I have found spot treatment, other spot treatment products basically that work since then, because Dermaco decided to discontinue my favorite. So, well, I wish I could do something about it, but I can't. So that is that. Then we have Plum's 5% Niacinamide serum. Now this was the last one that I went through basically before winter came around, because in the winter I usually switch to the 10% formula, which is more of a creamy, milkier serum. So I used up this one, and then I was supposed to repurchase the 10% one, but before I did that, I saw that Salt Labs had a buy one get one offer going on. I think this was sometime around, was it Black Friday? But I think it was before Black Friday. I'm pretty sure it was before Black Friday. So Salt Labs went on buy one get one offer, so I bought the better Niacinamide serum jelly, which I have used up since then, and you can see that it's nice and clear. Really enjoyed this. It was really fun, and I would repurchase it probably if they went on offer again in the future. I would just buy 2 bottles of this. This time around I bought 1 bottle of this, and I bought 1 bottle of their Airwick moisturizer, which I haven't gotten around to using yet, so I cannot speak on that. But this one was really fun. I enjoyed using it a lot, and I would repurchase if it went on offer. Otherwise I will just go back and repurchase this after the winter is over. And as of now, I've been using the Plum 10% Niacinamide, which we will probably see in my next empty video again. And that is basically it for, I was just making sure there is no more empties inside, but that was it for all the products that I used up in the past 2 months. There is clearly a lot going on. I will do like share the tallies of every specific category in the description box down below. I will also be doing my empties analysis, which I've been so excited to do it. This is the first year that I've been doing it, and I was very much inspired by Erin Nicole on YouTube. She does her empties analysis at the end of the year, and shares like her total empties of the year, and also calculating like how many products you go through in a specific category compared to like the months of the year, etc. So that is something that's going to come up in the first week of January, but I'm going to have to total all of this up, then add it to my existing tally of the year, which is going around right now, and then once I share that with you, we'll do a nice little empties analysis in January. So stay tuned for that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a really loaded empties, I feel like, because there was so many empty stuff, and I cannot wait to wash all of them, recycle them, and get them out of my house. So yes, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'm gonna see you again tomorrow. Okay, I forgot to tell you, I hope you've been enjoying Vlogmas. I do that usually in my outros throughout this month. I hope you've been enjoying Vlogmas. I hope you have been enjoying all the videos that have been posted so far. If you haven't caught up on them yet, then go ahead and catch up on them, and you'll see one more video tomorrow, which I'm gonna film in present day basically. So as I'm traveling the next couple of days, I will not be filming. I'll still be posting obviously, but I will not be filming any videos. And then the video that you see tomorrow, which is the 31st, I will be filming the same day, because today when you're watching this, I think I'm going to be catching my flight in a couple of hours. I know that sounds very crazy, but you're gonna see this video at 5 PM on the 30th, and my flight to come back to Mumbai is the same night. So yes, I'm going to be back home in a couple of hours, and then tomorrow I'm going to be filming my I don't want to spoil what it is, but I'm going to be filming the video that you're going to see tomorrow once I'm back. So that's a little bit of a crazy mind juggling situation, but anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, you guys, and I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.